Okay guys, so today I'm going to start the first practical session called enterprise structure. So what is this enterprise structure and in SAP, like how we are going to set up these all things? I'll explain one by one. So first of all, what is the need of setting this enterprise structure? Now, I'll tell you guys, when let's suppose we are having the client name is your client name is Tata Motor, in the sense we are going to do configuration for Tata Motor itself. Okay, your client is, let's suppose, Tata Motor. It means we are going to have configuration for this Tata Motor. Now, when Tata Motor is going to maintain their books of account, say for example, right now they're not using any ERP. When they used to maintain their books of account, then how they are going to maintain? So first of all, let's suppose whether it is sales register or purchase register or any kind of other registers are there. So on the first page of register, they'll write down, they'll give certain details. What those details will be, I'll let you know. Like first of all, they'll write down, the register's name. Sales register, and then sales registers, then it is like, make it like this. Okay guys, so here it is like sales register. First of all, they are going to specify the register name, sales register, and then for which subsidiary it is. Like then they'll write this is for Tata Motor. In bracket they can specify subsidiary of Tata Group. Then for which financial year, let's suppose 2017 18. For which period, let's suppose it's for July or August. So these kind of informations they'll be giving on the first page. So that what will happen if you have a look on a register, then you'll come to know that okay, this is a sales register, and this belongs to, now the next question is whether this belongs to Tata Motor or Tata Steel. So here is the answer, and both are the what to say, subsidiary of Tata Group, that is also specified here, and for which financial year, that financial year is also specified. This for which period, in the sense for which month this registers belongs to, because of course every month they are going to change the registers and all. So that's how people used to maintain earlier. Now what is happening here? Now people are not going to maintain physical register, they are going to maintain digital register. So digital register means whatever these all things I have said here, whatever these all things I said, like people used to maintain on the first page of the registers, these things we have to set up in SAP. We have to set up these all things in SAP. Okay. So here we are going to set up these all things in SAP now. So okay, one more thing I'll let you know. Let's suppose if you are going to post, or anybody is going to post any transaction in SAP, then the first question is this transactions belongs to, for which company, for which like organization, Tata Motor or Tata Steel. Then of course they have to specify these all details and all. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to do, first of all, we have to configure enterprise structure in the initially in SAP. We are going to set up enterprise structure. Enterprise structure means, I'll just show you guys. Okay, so here we are going to maintain a kind of hierarchy, you can say, because what will happen, client in the sense whatever the management is there from client side, they will have different kind of reports at different level. Okay, now, so if we talk about organizational structure, then at highest level Tata Group will be there. And then let's suppose Tata Group is having, just assume that they're having two subsidiary right now, Tata Motor and Tata Steel. Now, so they have, as per our previous explanation, they have invited us to implement this SAP for Tata Motor. So now we are going to have a look on this Tata Motor structure. So now Tata Motor is having, like, let's suppose they are having their business is divided into two different parts. One is like manufacturing and second one is service. Means they are manufacturing some four vehicles and all, and even they are having servicing centers also. So these manufacturing and service both are segregated in two different parts. Why? Because from manufacturing also they are having certain revenue, and at service, from servicing centers also they'll be having certain revenues and all. Now even manufacturing is also going to be segregated in two parts. Like they are saying that we are, for manufacturing we are having two different plants. One is located in somewhere in Delhi and second one is located somewhere in Bangalore. So now here what is happening? These all things we have to set up in SAP. These all things we have to set up in SAP in the sense, why? Because there will be a requirement from organization that they want to see report even at micro level. In the sense, at this level also they want to see the report, what is the expenditures and revenue at this level also, at this level also, at this level, group level also. So that's what we have segregated these all things. Now we have to set up, we are going to configure these all things in SAP, and this is called enterprise or organizational structure. We have to set up these all things in SAP. How to set up that, I'll let you know. First of all, I have to make you people understand that why to set up this. Okay, so we are going to set up, why? Because people required reports at different level. Now, so if you talk about group company, this group company will be created, that in SAP language that will be created as a company, and whatever the subsidiaries are there, that will be set up as a company code. These two different kind of segment of businesses are there, that will be set up either as a business area or segment. And then whatever these plants are there, that will be set up as a plant. If they want to have a look, a report at this level, then this plant will be set up as a profit center, because plant doesn't belongs to FI. This is not the part of FI. Plant will be created by material management consultant. So now I'm not going to explain too much about this, because we will be having a separate topic, FIMM integration. At that point of time, I'll explain all these things. So here,
Sir, so if Tata Group wants to create separate no, application, like they are maintaining two the subsidiaries, right? So Tata Motors and Tata Steel.
mhm.
Can we implement this Tata Motors and Tata Steel in the same instance?
No, yeah, it's impossible. See, what I am saying right now, for Tata Motor and Tata Steel, First of all, we are going to do implementation for only one subsidiary, either for Tata Motor or Tata Steel. If you are going to do for Tata Motor, then we have to think about Tata Motor itself right now. And after that, once again, they will be saying, once again, they are going to invite for Tata Steel, that will be treated as a rollout project. If you have attended the previous classes, or if you have seen the videos which I have shared with you, then I think this question will not be, rising. Okay, so here, like at a time, Tata Motor and Tata Steel, both we are not going to do. First of all, we have to do configuration for Tata Motor, and then second time we are going to do it for Tata Steel. So this project will be treated as a, whenever we are going to do configurations or other activities for Tata Motor, that will be treated as an implementation project. Second time, if we are going to set up for Tata Steel, that will be treated as a rollout project. Now, I'll tell you guys why we are going to do one by one, because of course Tata Motor will have a different requirement, Tata Steel will have different requirement, Tata Motor will have a different org structure. If you talk about Tata Motor, from here, see, a different structure will be there. Maybe for Tata Steel a different structure will be there. They'll be having different business area, isn't it? So that's what. Now, so what will happen, Tata Group also we are going to set up, Tata Group as a company in SAP. Then whatever subsidiaries are there, that we have to set up as a company code. And then Tata Motor, further they're having two different kind of businesses, manufacturing and service. So that we are going to create as a business area or segment. Majorly, like in foreign countries, if you talk about US, UK and all, they're following IFRS. So these people, for those foreign countries and all, the same thing we are going to create as a segment. And then we will be having manufacturing is divided into two plant, Delhi and Bangalore. The plant will be not created by us. Plant will be created by consultant. That too, once they start their configurations, they'll be creating. At this level, if organization want any sort of reports, then plant will be created as a profit center. So profit center part will come later once I start controlling. There I'll be explaining about this. Okay, guys. So this is our org structure. We are having a group company code. We are having a group company, that is Tata Group. Then Tata Group is having two subsidiary, Tata Motor, Tata Steel. Now we have to have a look for Tata Motor. Tata Motor is having two different kind of businesses, that is manufacturing and service. So that we are going to set up as a business area. Manufacturing further divided into two plants, Delhi or Bangalore. So this organization structure, this is the organization structure, and this we are going to set up in SAP. Now I'll tell you, creation of a company is not a mandatory setting, it's optional setting. Because like, let's suppose Tata Group, like Tata Motor, say for example, or forget about Tata Motor, there is one organization XYZ Limited. That XYZ Limited is only one unit. They're not having, XYZ Limited is not having any other subsidiary and all. It means for that company, for that organization, creation of a group company is not required, because that is only one unit is there, only one subsidiary is there. So creation of group company is not a mandatory setting. And apart from this, creation of business areas also, it's not a mandatory settings, because creation of, but creation of company code is mandatory setting, because at company code level we have to generate financial statement. At company code level, like whatever these organizations are there, Tata Motor, Tata Steel, at this level itself they have listed in stock market. At this level itself, they are going to sales their whatever the shares are there in the market, and at this level itself they need to publish their financial statement also. And at this level itself, they are going to pay all the taxes, whatever the taxes are there, to the government accounts and all. So that's what creation of company code will be a mandatory setting, but creation of company or business area, that is not a mandatory setting. This is the requirement. This is for internal purpose. Like, of course, we have to fetch certain, we have to prepare certain reports at these all level, but this is for internal, in the sense like management is interested to see report at business area level, at to see report at plant level, or so-called plant equals to profit center, so at profit center level, or like they're going to little bit more at micro level. So that is internal requirement, but we have to look at both perspective, like from management side also, and even whatever the legal requirement is there, that also we have to meet. So now, how to set up this organizational structure in SAP, how to create company code, business area, and all. I'll just let you know, guys. So let me log in first. Now, so I think everybody might have installed this SAP, because I have sent a link, and I think most of you have already have make it installed. Like, so here, this is the SAP login pad. This is called SAP login pad or GUI. You need to double click on this. Once you double click, then this kind of screen will open. Double click on this functional, and then give your user ID and password. Okay, so this is the first screen. This is the first screen. Now what will happen whenever we have to do any sort of configuration in the sense, like we are going to set up this org structure. This org structure we have to create, we have to set up in SAP. So whatever this activity which we are going to perform, that is called configuration. We have to configure these all things. We have to configure this enterprise structure or organization structure in SAP. Now, so for configuration, we are having two-way. Two-way in the sense, we can use path or we can use transaction code. Now I'll let you know. Let's suppose you're having a destination, like you have to go to Mumbai to Delhi. So either you can go by flight directly from Mumbai to Delhi, or else we can go to roadways. So we'll be having different destination also will come in between, like from this here to A, then B, then C, then we are going to Delhi. So this is called path. Path means through roadways. And transaction code. Transaction code means by flight directly from Mumbai to Delhi. So I'll just show you guys how. So if you are going through path, then see this is called command box. Here we are going to give certain command to SAP, because SAP is nothing but a tool. It's a software. So here there is no any direct connection between SAP and our brain. So how SAP is going to function? It will function based on the kind of instruction we give. So what instruction and where instruction we are going to give? So here in this is called command box. Here we are going to give instruction. So whatever instructions you are going to give, based on that SAP is going to respond. SAP will understand what exactly you are looking for. Okay. So now if you have to create, we are going to set up our enterprise structure in SAP, organizational structure, and that too through path. So first of all, the first instruction we give is SPRO. Give the first instruction, that is SPRO. We are going through path. Path means step by step. We are starting our journey from here and destination is there. So one by one we are going to give everything. So the first instruction we are going to give is SPRO, and then press enter. And then the second thing we are going to do is click on SAP reference IMG. This is the second step. Then see here. Now here we are having almost all modules. So we have nothing to do with other module. We have to see about finance now. So here we have to set up enterprise structure. See, we are having enterprise structure here, enterprise structure. Now what we are going to do, expand this. If you click on this black color symbol, click here, it's going to be expanded. Now then click on definition and then financial accounting. Okay, and then here we have to click on, see this watch kind of symbol is there, click on this. This is called define company. If you click on this watch symbol, then you will be able to define your company. Now here you need to click on new entry, and then here we are going to enter the details about Tata groups and all. Here, like what is the code name, what is the use of code, that I'll let you know, and other details, street number, PO box, city, and whatever the things are there. Now let me cancel. Okay, so this red color is cancel, this is for exit, and this is for back. Now click on back. So once again we came here on the main screen. This is called display IMG. IMG stands for implementation guide. All the implementation, whatever the implementation related configurations are there, steps are there, these all steps are there in this screen only. Now, so this is how you have to, we are going to define a company by using path. What I have done, first of all, I have given SPRO here in command, and then I have clicked on IMG reference, SAP IMG reference, and then we are having this implementation guide screen. In that, step by step, first of all, I clicked on, I expanded this enterprise structure. In that, once again, I expanded definition, then financial accounting, and then here we are going to configure this, we are going to define company. Now, so this is by path. If you have to go through transaction, if you the same you want to like the same setting, if you want to do with the help of transaction code, then I'll do one thing. Click here, create new session. So what will happen, one more screen will appear. Apart from this, one additional screen is going to be appear. Okay, now here we have to define company, we have to configure company. So the transaction code is OX15. Press enter button. So this is a different command which I have given. Okay, so now based on the command, SAP came to know what exactly I am looking for. Okay, so now what will happen, see here, directly we came to the desired screen. Earlier, that's what I shown here, like we are having two-way, through path and by flight also, by roadways and by flight. So here path is nothing but roadways and transaction code is nothing but flight. Transaction code means directly it is going to take you on the screen what exactly you are looking for. So either you can do the configuration by, you can use path and then you can do the configuration, or else you can use transaction code and also you can do the configuration. I'll tell you guys, there is no any kind of, what to say, no one is going to ask about path or transaction code. So it's up to you. It's not like that if you go to interview, then people will ask what is the transaction code of this, what is the transaction code of that, because it's a useless question. By asking this, we cannot judge the knowledge of, how in-depth knowledge you guys are having, isn't it? Because somebody who is having very good memory power, they can memorize thousands of transaction code. It doesn't mean that they are going to be a good consultant. Okay. So whichever you feel easy, you can follow, whether you are trying to go through path or whether you are trying to use transaction codes and all. I feel transaction code is very easy, and even in real time, whatever the consultants are there, most likely they'll be using transaction code, because again, one by one, people will not have that much patience to follow. There are certain people who says like better to follow path itself, do all the configuration by using path and all. But I'll tell you guys, there is no certain kind of, there is no such kind of uh, what to say, this one in real times and all. You can use path, you can use transaction code, whichever you feel easy you can use. Whatever configuration document I am going to hand you over, guys, in that I have specified path also, I have specified transaction code also, I have given both thing. Okay, whichever you feel easy you can use. Now, so what I'll be doing, I'll be using transaction code itself, because it is very much easy, and apart from this, direct we are going to go on the screen, whatever desired screens are there, that will appear directly. Now here, so if you have to set up, if you have to configure company, use transaction code OX15. I'm going to use OX15 here. Press enter and then click on new entry. So here you have to give, first of all, give a code for company. We are going to specify what is the need of these codes and all that. I'll let you know. Now if you talk about SAP, then now everything we are going to, whether we have to create customer, vendor, GL, or you have to set up your company code, business area, plant, whatever the things are there, we have to talk in terms of codes only. Okay, so for company I'm going to give maximum 6-digit code we can give. So here let's suppose I'm going to give TZ anything, Tata Group 01, and here text you can give street address, PO box detail, postal code. Okay, country, for country we are going to specify country code. For India it is IN, language key EN, currency INR. EN stand for English and currency INR stand for Indian currency, Indian rupees. So this setting we have done. Now click on save. So once you click on save, what will happen for you guys, your screen will be like this. Your screen will be like this. Request field also will be blank, and your short description also will be blank. For you guys, this both will be blank. So what you have to do, you need to click on create request and then give your description and then click on save. Then automatically system is going to generate a request number. Now what is this? This is called transport request. What is transport request? What is the use of transport request? There will be a separate session, a complete session will be there on this. There are certain questions which people are going to ask. So once you have certain configurations, once you people will be bit familiar with the configurations and all, then I will let you know once I start landscape. There will be a very important topic called landscape arrangement. So in that I'll be covering this. What is this transport request? And how the transport, what is the use of transport request, how many types of transport requests are there, and how we are going to move transport request from one client to other client. Lots of things are there. So at present I will not explain these all things because there may be a chances that you'll be having a kind of confusion. So right now is just what you are going to do, whatever the configuration we are going to do. Let's suppose I have configured, just now I have configured company. So once you save those changes, then system is going to ask, system will, once you save, then this small screen will appear. Only one time you need to create a transport request, and then after you can save all the changes on the same transport request. Details I'll be explaining later. Once I start this landscape arrangement class and all, there whatever the queries are there related to transport request, that I'll be explaining, and that I'll be showing you guys theoretically, practically everything at that point of time. Right now only you have to create one transport request. How to create? Click on this create request, and then you have to give this description and click on save button. Once you click on save button, then system is going to generate this request number automatically, and then you click on continue or else press enter button. So what happened, whatever the configuration we have done, that got saved, and it got saved on a transport request. That is, in shortcut, it is called TR. Okay, so this is the first configuration we have done. Now second configuration is we need to set up our company code. Now what is your company code? Tata Motor. So this company code we are going to set up. Once again, either you can go through path or you can go through transaction code to set up company code also. There is a question, who will define the company code? If we started doing any implementation project, who will decide the company code for that particular company? Okay guys, I'll do one thing. In between I'll not explain because here recording is also going on. So first of all, let me complete this configuration, and then one by one I'll answer the questions, whatever your questions are there. Okay, so you can type and you can keep it here one by one. I'll just watch this and then I'll explain. Now, so this group company we have created. Second, now we are going to create company code. How to create company code? You have to use transaction code OX02. So if you type here OX02 and press enter, system is not going to consider that. Why? Because we are already in one screen. So either you need to come back, click on back button, and again back button, and then you have to come on the home screen, and from there if you type OX02, then system is going to consider this. Or else we were in this screen sorry, let's suppose double click on this. So generally we were here. Now from here, directly from one screen, if you want to jump to other screen, then type your transaction code here. Before that you need to add /n. Type your transaction code, and before that you need to add /n, and then press enter button. So now if you add /n followed by transaction code, then we are going to jump from one screen to other screen directly. Okay, now here we are going to define our company code. Once again you need to click on new entry and then give your company code. So let's suppose company code, 4-digit code. Here also we have to decide. Our company code is Tata Motor, so I've given a code TM10. Anything you can give guys, whether it is any code, numeric, alphanumeric or alphabetic. Okay, and anyhow description here we are going to give, and then city, any city you can give, country, then currency, For practical purpose, I am saying any city. Okay. Generally, during configurations and all, if my client belongs to Gujarat, if that they're having any particular, like wherever their corporate offices are there, those address we are going to maintain. Then click on save button here also. Once you click on save, then system has opened again a new screen. Here once again you have to enter the company name, in the sense company code name, and then street address. If you want to maintain a street address, you can maintain here. Postal code also you can give, city also you can give. So guys, these settings are not a mandatory setting. Now there was a question, how you will come to know what is the mandatory setting. I'll let you know guys. See here, in front of country we are having this check mark kind of symbol. This symbol is there. This is a mandatory setting. If you don't enter any details here, then system will not allow you to proceed further. Let's suppose press enter here itself. See, system is throwing error here. Fill all the required entry. Press enter once again, and automatically your cursor, like it has instructed here that this is a mandatory field. So I'm going to enter IN country here, and then if you want to fill up other details, you can fill up telephone number, fax number, whatever. Generally in real time we are going to fill up. Here we have to practice, so I'm not going to fill up those details. Just press enter. So now here once again system has brought the same transport request number. Whatever transport request number we have created previously, system is going to suggest the same transport request number. If you want to save this change also in the same transport request, you can save, or else you can create a new one. But I'll tell you guys, don't create a new one right now. You need to save on the same tr. You need to save the same the changes on same transport request number. Okay. Do not make much experiment about this transport request and all, because once I start that session, then I'll explain, and then you can do whatever you want. So step by step we need to proceed. We have created our company, we have created our company code, and then we have to create a business area also. Then we are going to create this business area also. So how to create business area? Again, we are going to use transaction code OX03 slash NOX03. Press enter, and then click on new entry, and here we are going to create business area. So let's suppose we are having service and manufacturing, so some code you have to give. Code I am going to give TMAN. For manufacturing and for service, this code I have given, and then save it, and then press enter. So now this business area also we have created. Apart from this, we are having plant, but plant we are not going to set up because this is not your part. Plant is the part of material management. Still, once I start FIMM integration, there I let you know guys how to set up plant, because we are not having any consultant. So we have to do those configuration, and that will be there once I teach you guys FIMM integration. There, or the whatever the uh, what to say enterprise structure is there, those we have to set up over there. So there I'll let you know how to set up plans and all. So now let's suppose we have done with our enterprise structure. We have defined our company, so-called group company. Under that we have defined Tata Motor as a company code. Under Tata Motor we are having two different businesses, so those businesses we have defined as a business area. Now the problem is Tata Group. This Tata Group is a group company. Okay. and we have created, under that we have created Tata Motor. But here you know that under Tata Group, Tata Motor is there, but SAP doesn't know that this Tata Motor we have created, and this Tata Motor is the subsidiary of Tata Group. Okay, because SAP is not having any particular brain or something. So what we are going to do, we have created company code. Now we are going to link this company code with the company. We have to link, then only SAP will understand, okay, this Tata Motor is relevant to Tata Group itself. So we have to link this company code with the company. That is called assignment. We have to assign company code with the company. Now, how to do this assignments and all? Again, we are having a separate transaction code /n/ox16. The transaction code is ox16, and we are going to add /n, because if you have to jump directly from one screen to other screen, then you have to add /n and press enter. And then you need to click on position, and then give your company code. Let's suppose this is our company code TM10, and assign your company here. So what was your company? TGRP01. This is your company. Press enter and save it. Again, the system has suggested the same TR number. Click on continue. So now we have linked our company with the company code, or company code with the company. In case of business area, we are not going to link business area with a particular company code, guys, because as the doubt was raised by Rajesh, he said, like, if the same business area, same let's suppose a structure is there for Tata Steel also. So that's what business area, we are not going to link with any particular company code. Business area will be existing at client level. In the sense, the same business area can be used by Tata Steel also. In future, let's suppose we are going to do the same configurations, in the sense we are going to do rollout for Tata Steel, and Tata Steel also, they says like, okay, we are also having manufacturing and service, then we'll say no issue. This already business area, two business area we have set up during Tata Motor, so you can use the same. Okay, so this is called business area. That is why it is called business area existed at client level. Now what is this client level? I'll explain. I'll let you know after few certain configurations and all. Once we have some configurations, once you, at least after GL configurations and all, then I'll explain what is the setting, what is the meaning of setting at client level or company code levels and all. So now we have done with our configuration. We have created a group company, then we have created company code, we have linked our company code with the company, and under this company code we have created two business area, manufacturing and service. So here we have set up our enterprise structure. We have set up our enterprise structure right now. Now, if you come here, see guys, there are lots of things. In financial accounting, there are lots of things coming. Define company and company code, it's okay. Business area, it's okay. But we are having credit control area. Now I'll tell you guys, if you go somewhere, there are lots of people in this market, what they are doing, blindly they are going to set up all these things. They'll create all these things. But you, almost everybody has done this configuration initially, like you people have already done, so many of you. I'll tell you guys, simply blindly your faculty or whoever the previous faculty is there, they have created all those things, but there is no use till the last. Once even that entire configuration finished, there is no use. They're not going to tell you where to use this credit control area, where to use this functional area, where to use this FM area and all. So if they are not going to tell you the use itself, then it's useless to create these all things. The thing is like, first of all, if we have created enterprise structures and all, then you should know what is the use, where exactly we are going to use these all things. Now I'll tell you, credit control area, most likely it is the part of like SD consultant are going to do all the setting related to credit control area. The only thing is like, and generally they will also create from their side. If they want us to create, it's a matter of second, we can create. Creation is not too much difficult, because I've shown you guys how to define company code. It's a matter of a minute only, isn't it? But first of all, we need to understand why we are going to define. So what is the use of credit control area? I'll explain. Credit control area, the use of credit control area is, let's suppose Tata Motor is our client. So Tata Motor is having thousands of customers, out of which some of the customers, like out of thousands, let's suppose 800 customers are very old, like they have been doing business with Tata Motor for last 10 years. Okay, and there are 200 customer who is very much new, and they might be doing business with Tata Motor for 2 years, 1 year, or less than that. Or there are certain new customer who is interested to do business with Tata Motor and all. So what will happen, this credit control area means, with this credit control area, they are going to give certain credit limit in the sense, let's suppose a new customer is going to enter in the contract with the Tata Motor. So what will happen, if Tata Motor is going to sell any product, any goods to that new customer, it's not like that immediately customer is going to make payment. Customer also will ask like, okay, after 1 month, after 2 months, they will be making payment. So here always there will be a risk. If it is a new customer, they don't know anything about that customer and their credibility and all. So in that case, what will happen? Tata Motor says, okay, whatever this new customer is there, we are going to restrict our sell for that newly joined customers and all. We are going to restrict our sell till 1 lakh rupees itself. We cannot sell any goods more than that. First of all, it means initially we are going to limit our entire sale with that customer till 1 lakh, in the sense we are going to sell a goods worth of 1 lakh rupees. Once we receive that payment, then only we are going to sell another goods worth of 1 lakh, or less than that, not more than this. So here what will happen, generally if you talk about this credit limits and also, wherever the amount or any these kind of fund or budget comes into picture, then immediately finance and account will come into picture. So that's what creation of credit control area they have entered here in FI. Okay, but whatever the remaining settings are there, that is coming from sales and distribution side now. So what will happen, people will let you know how to create credit control area, but there are, whatever the remaining configurations are there, they are not going to show, because even they also don't know now. So that's what I have not defined credit control area. If somebody says, if you want to see how to define this, okay, now guys see, continuously I think 10 minutes or 5 minutes I didn't do anything. I didn't do any activity here. So it got logged out automatically. Even in real time also it will be. There'll be a certain time. Like if you don't use this for 15 minutes completely and all, then system will logged out automatically. The connection will be broken. So once again we have to log in. Give your ID and password, and always have a look. The caps lock should not be open. If you give your, okay, it's saying like user is already logged in, so click here and then press enter. Okay, now once again SPRO. Okay, if you click on this drop down, this is called drop down, then it is going to record your last 15 transactions. So give your SPRO, press enter. and then financial accounting. Sorry, we are going to do enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, and then here credit control area. So that's what, if you want to create, like if you want to see how to create credit control area, it's very easy. Again, you need to click here, or else there will be a transaction code, OB45 is the transaction code to create this credit control area. Once again, you need to click on new entry, and simply you can give a code, like same code you can give TM10 10, and here credit limit, like how much limits we are going to give. Let's suppose 1 lakh limits. This risk category and all will be defined by SD consultant, and then they are going to link here, or else certain what to say predefined risk category will be there, that we can give here. And fiscal year variant, what is this fiscal year variant? Right now you don't know, so I'm not going to give any fiscal year variant here, and you can click here on save. So this is how we can create our credit control area. Now, but there is no use for us, that's what I have not covered this. If somebody says that you create a credit control area and give it to me, so this is how we can create. Likewise, we are having functional area, this consolidation of business area. Now, what is this consolidation of business area? I'll let you know. Let's suppose we are having this two business area. If somebody want to see a consolidated report, in the sense for both jointly together, then what we are going to do, we have to create a consolidated business area, and then we need to link. Let's suppose I have created, we are having two business area, TMAN and TSRV. So if they want to see the report joined together, then we'll create one more business area, let's suppose, and we are going to link. We have created one more business area, and we are going to link this business area with both. So if you see report at this level, it is going to show for both business area. Okay, but generally this is not required. Why? Because if you want to see consolidated report, we can see at Tata Motor level, at company code level itself. Okay, so I haven't seen this consolidated business area as of now, this concept anywhere, but still SAP has given lots of things. Then after, okay, FM area, fund management. What is this? This is in SAP, we are having a separate module called fund management. So FM area is created for that. We are not going to cover this fund management, and also that's what I have not covered this. Define segment. Segment in the sense, like as I told, whether we have to create business area or segment. So I have created business area, that's what I left segment. And then we are having profit center. Profit center, once I start controlling, then there will be a separate class on profit center, that's what I have not created. So that is why, guy, here, like creation of each and everything is not solution. Of course, whatever the configuration things are there, whatever the in a particular configuration, also lots of steps you will be finding, lots of what to say, check boxes, and so many things will be there. But it's not like that we are going to touch each and everything. We have to think about our requirement, and then we have to think like how much configuration we have to do so that our requirement is going to be meet. Okay, so we have done with the configuration. We have created this company code, business area, other things, plans and other things will be created once I start in a 5M, once I start a 5M integrations and all. Profit center and other things will be created once I start controlling. Now it's time to answer your question. So one by one, whoever is having whatever question, you can type and I'll answer one by one. Okay, so here the first question is, who will define company code? if we started doing any implementation project, who will decide the company code for that particular company? I'll tell you guys. I'll let you know. I'll share you org structure, the real org structure later, not now, of my previous organization where I have done implementation. Now what will happen, these structure will be finalized initially when higher level meeting is going to happen. At that point of time, certain senior consultant also will be the part of that organization. So there itself, these people are going to have a discussion with the client, and they'll be asking at what level you want to see the reports and all. So they will be, of course, Tata Motors or whatever the organization is there, that is existing organization. So their management is going to say that we want to see this report at this level, this level, this level. So this senior consultant will draw this org structure. They are going to draw this org structure that okay, this is your requirement, so we are going to create this is how, your what to say, things we are going to set up in SAP. We are going to create one group company. Under that, you'll be having 2 or 3 company codes. And then since you have invited to do this implementation for first company code, so we are going to divide this into 2 business area, and then plant on whatever the things are there. Everything will be decided by these people. They will draw this, what to say, structure and all, and they are going to hand it over to the delivery head. And delivery head is going to hand it over to the project manager, and project manager will hand it over to the respective consultant. Project manager is going to hand it over to the respective consultant. So this will be decided by senior consultant. Those people are called SEO, sorry, COE, Center of Excellence. Okay. Now, so what is the name? That will be, anyhow, the name will be like Tata Motor will be Tata Motor itself. If you talk about codes and all, this code will not require any sort of discussion or any sort of, like what to say, uh, approval from client. Whatever the logical code you feel, you can give. For Tata Motor, like TM10 I have given, TM01 also can be possible, TM00 also possible, or whatever numeric also. If you want to give 1000, 1001, 1002, 1003, anything we can give code, anything we can give. Okay. So for the codes and all, we are not going to have any discussion with the client. For this structure, discussion will be there. A very huge discussion will be there with the senior management from Wipro and the senior manager from client. And these people will decide this structure. And once the structure is decided, that will be handed over to delivery head. Delivery head is going to hand it over to the what to say, project manager, and project manager is going to hand it over to the respective consultant. Okay. Now, the next question is, no, this is not possible, dear. See, can you see the enterprise structure in SAP as shown in the slide? Slide I have prepared to make you understand. Since you guys are very much new, so that's what I have prepared this slide, that okay, this is our enterprise structures and all. If you want to see report at this level, you can see. If you want to see report at this level, you can see. If you want to see report, if you want to see report at this level, you can see. How to see that will be later. Once we start the configurations and all, I'll let you know. Once we post the transactions and all, I'll let you know how to see. But these exactly the same thing in SAP. How can you see? This one I have drawn here in PPT. Okay, to make you guys understand. Now, defining company is required, or without company directly we can define company code. Of course, we can define company code. When I talk about my previous organization, IDMC Limited, this IDMC Limited is not having any subsidiary. So, defining company code, sorry, company, defining company for that particular organization makes it makes no sense. Why? Because it's only one unit, only one subsidiary, only one organization is there. So if anyone, only one organization is there, there is no any other subsidiaries and all. In that case, defining company is not a mandatory. That's what I said. Like uh, company is not a mandatory setting. Creation of company code is a mandatory setting, because at this level we have to prepare our financial reports. Financial reports are going to be generated at company code level, not at company level. So creation of group company is not a mandatory setting, because if there is only one subsidiary, it means that company, that organization itself is the whole and soul. There is no any other subsidiary, so group company is not required. Group company come into existence only if there are more than if there are two or more than two subsidiaries are there. Okay. If only one subsidiary is there, if only one organization is there, then creation of group company is not required. In the sense, company is not required. If we have only one company, in that case, how to create company and company code? See, I'll tell you, let's suppose you are having only one company. That company name is XYZ. So we are going to create as a company code. We will not set up company. Or else, even if you set up the company also, there is no problem, because let's suppose maybe in future you are going to expand your business, and you are going to have a different subsidiary also. So if you see at that perspective, then what will happen? We'll create a company code, and then we'll create one company code, and we'll create one company. We'll create a company code, and then we are going to link this. See, let's suppose right now, delete this. We are having a company called XYZ Limited. So this is a company. There is no any subsidiary. So what we are going to do, this XYZ we are going to set up as a company also, and then we can set up as a company code also. And then what will happen? We are going to link this company code with the company. Why we have set up as a company code? Because maybe right now XYZ Limited is only one unit, but maybe in future if they have started a different unit, and which is having a different kind of, they are dealing it with a different kind of business and all, then what will happen? For that also they'll invite somebody, and for all out process and all. So at that point of time, different subsidiary is there, then we need to create a group company. So instead of creating in future, we can create right now also. Or is, in order to avoid the confusions and all, in a simplest way, you just understand that if there is only one unit, only one subsidiary, then creation of company is not required. Creation of company code is required. So directly we are going to start from company code creation itself. We are not going to start from company. Okay, there is other question that you said, like credit control area is for customer purpose, but here we have not created any customer. Then how to know for which customer it is going to control? I'll tell you, dear. See, credit control area, just you need to set up a credit control area, and you need to hand it over to the SD consultant. Okay, what exactly they are going to do, how they are going to use, that is not none of your business, because we have to concentrate on FI setting, right? And apart from this, we are talking about customers and all. Of course, we have started configuration just now. There are lots of things which is there, which is coming one by one, step by step. Only I can make you people understand, and I can explain. So customer will come, of course, once we start account receivable. This entire account receivable settings are there based on the customer itself. So don't worry, that will come later. Right now we have to set up org structure. So it means we have to start from ABC. Once we are perfect in ABC and all, then we'll let you know how to write something. Okay, so that will come later. you can see if you're having one company code in India and another in US, how to link. Create a group company, and create two different company codes. One we are going to create, like let's suppose you are having company in India, XYZ, let's suppose India Limited, and we are having XYZ US Limited. Okay. Now, so what will happen? We are going to create two company code. Let's suppose I have given a code 1001, 1002, and we are going to create a company XYZ group. So I have created a company called XYZ group, and then two company code we have created 1001, 1002. 1001 stand for this Indian company and 1002 stand for US company. Okay, so what will happen, then we are going to link this company code with XYZ group, and again this company code also we are going to link with XYZ group. Where is the problem? We can link it. Yes, why not? If you have not created group company, it doesn't mean that later on system is not going to allow you, isn't it? If you have not created initially, only this was there. Let's suppose initially India was existing, only one company code was there, in the sense only one subsidiary is there. So at that point of time, creation of group company is not required. Later on, what happened if the company started their business in US also, and they want to treat US as a different subsidiary? So what will happen in that case? We are going to create, then we have to go for rollout, and we are going to do all the settings. So once we started this rollout project, at that time itself, it's a matter of 1 minute. Consultant is going to create a group company, and they are going to link this company code and both company code with that group company. Okay, so that is, later on we can do it. Initially, if you are having only one company code, so creation of company is not required, because only one subsidiary is there. Later on, if the company is having few more subsidiary, if they started some new business and all, they started few more subsidiaries and all. So whenever we are going for rollout, at that point of time, this group company will be created, and then linking will take place at that time itself. Yes, of course. Whenever we post transaction, you have to enter the company code. I'll let you know, guys, because let's suppose we are having Tata Motor and Tata Steel, and both are having only one corporate office somewhere. Central location is there, and there are certain people who used to post invoices from Tata Motor also, belongs to Tata Motor also, and Tata Steel also. So whenever the Tata Motor related invoice come, at that point of time they are going to enter the company code belongs to Tata Motor. Whenever Tata Steel related invoice is there, at that point of time they are going to change the company code, and they'll enter the Tata Steel company code, and they'll post the invoices. So always, like whenever if the transaction belongs to different company code, we have to change the company code and we have to post the transaction. That's what you'll be able to see the report in correct way. Then the next question, while we want to both group company together profit, how it shows in dollar term or in INR term? No, that is see, the thing is, like, if it is an Indian organization, it depends upon the management. The management, see, the thing is, like, if you want to see the report for both company code, then of course they want to see in local currency itself. So there will be a setting called, what to say, foreign currency settings and all. At that point of time, I'll let you know what will happen. Even though for US company you are having transaction in US currency, but still system is going to convert those currencies into local currency, and you can see the report. It's not like that we are going to see report half of the things we are going to see in Indian currency, or half of the things we are going to see in US currency. Whether you want to see consolidated report in Indian currency or US currency, whatever you want, that is possible. You can see in US currency also, you can see in Indian currency also. Consolidated report I am talking about. Any other question, guys? Anybody is having any question? Okay, see, guys, don't worry. Initially, it happens sometime. Like when I started, also, I was like pretty much surprised that array, what he is going to teach, what faculty is going to teach, what is this company code and all. At least I have explained this much, but there are people in the market, simply they are going to tell you how to create company, how to create company code, how to create business area, how to create credit control area, isn't it? So the thing is, like, first of all, before creation of anything, you should have understanding like why we are going to create. That's what I have explained this much. And apart from this, we have started configuration. Few of the things will clear once we have few more configurations and all. Once you start doing practice, once you start doing some transaction postings and all, then lots of doubts will clarify. So many doubts will clarify once you started doing these all things, and you people are going to be very much familiar initially. Once you If you do the first time, then you think that yeah, what I am doing, I'm not able to understand. Few of the things you people will think like I'm not able to understand, but once you started doing, once you keep on doing, everything will be able you'll be able to understand. Okay, so no question, right? Okay, take it, guys. So if no question, then we'll finish this session here itself, and I'll do one thing. We'll share this video, and I'll share you a configuration document also, which is going to, it will be very much easy for you guys to configure, because this video become, I think it's 1.5 hour, more than 1.5 hour. So if you watch this and then do you practice, then it will be, initially just watch it, so that whatever the conversation or whatever the explanations are there, of course it is there in the video itself. For configuration part, you can see the document, soft copy I have given. I'm going to give, see that document, and based on that you can do the configurations and all. For other explanations, you have to watch this video, and then you'll be having, these all things, whatever I explained. Okay. There is one more question. For every group company, we need six-digit code. Six-digit code. See, six-digit code means that is the maximum given by SAP. They have decided, like, most likely for almost all codes are restricted to four-digit itself, four-digit or two-digit or one-digit. In terms of group company, they have given this six-digit code. Okay. So you can give even one-digit code also. It's up to you, but maximum six-digit code you have to give, not more than this. System will not allow after that. That is the maximum length is there. So take care. See you guys. Bye bye. Have a great day.